We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India.
Hello dear students, today in this lecture we are going to see the secondary configuration inside the transistor, which is related to the emitter terminal, and the configuration is termed as common emitter, or we can say CE configuration inside the transistor. So in the earlier lecture we have observed the common base configuration, in which the base terminal of the PNP or NPN transistor is grounded. So here in the common emitter or grounded emitter configuration, we can use both the words. Common means a grounded condition. The input signal is applied between the base, while the output is taken from between the collector and emitter. Okay, so the terminal which you are grounding, you have to eliminate that particular terminal for the input purpose, but still you can utilize the same terminal for your output purpose, and hence this type of configuration is the most commonly used circuit for transistor based amplifiers, which you may have utilized in your music system, and which represents the normal method or bipolar transistor connection. So the common emitter amplifier configuration produces the highest current and power gain of all the 3 bipolar transistor configurations. So this particular CE configuration is most important in terms of the current and power gain. So we will here can easily identify the highest amount of output power as well as output current with respect to the input one, and the reason for getting the highest current and power gain is mainly because the input impedance is very low, as it is connected to a forward biased PN junction, where forward biased means what? The positive type of semiconductor, that means P-type semiconductor, is connected with the plus terminal of your input voltage source, and the N-type semiconductor, which is of electrons, that means a negative type of semiconductors, are connected with the negative terminal of the input voltage source. So this is the forward biased condition, while the output impedance is high, as it is taken from a reversed bias PN junction condition. So here in the output connection we will see that the N type of material is connected with the positive terminal, and P type of material will be connected to the negative type of voltage source. So this is the common emitter transistor circuit, where you can see from this figure, emitter is commonly grounded for input as well as output junction, and this is the case of your NPN transistor, because as you can see, the positive terminal is connected to the negative one in the reverse bias condition, and the plus terminal is connected to the negative, that means that collector junction. So first of all we will see junction number 1, where this is your base terminal and this is the emitter. So voltage source VBE is connected for the flow of electric current towards the base and emitter terminal. Additionally, AC generator has been also connected to supply some additional input voltage from this externally connected input resistance R in. So the current flowing from the base terminal is IB. The current coming out from this emitter terminal is IE, but we will not consider this particular IE in the calculation because this terminal has been grounded. Now this collector and emitter terminal will be utilized to generate the output voltage, and as you can see, the collector to emitter voltage source has also been connected with the high impedance value of this particular resistance RL, and we can also observe that the collector current is approaching the collector terminal C, and here between these 2 points we will have our output voltage. So this was all about the circuit configuration for common emitter transistor, and now we will look at its actual mechanism, and we will try to identify the highest current and power gain, which is of interesting topic for the amplification purpose. In this type of configuration, the current flowing out of the transistor, so here which are the current flowing out of the transistor? So here first of all we can say IE must be equal to the current flowing into the transistor, as the emitter current is given as here the current is flowing out of the transistor, that is IE, and the currents entering the terminal, that is IB plus IC, which is the sum of base and collector currents. Also, as the load resistance RL is connected in series with the collector, the current gain of the common emitter transistor configuration is quite large, as it is the ratio of IC to IB. That means output to input current, that is your current gain, which is given by the Greek symbol of beta. So now the symbolic representation of voltage gain, as we have seen earlier in the case of CB configuration, now here for the current gain we will utilize the symbol of beta. So beta is nothing but IC upon IB. Moreover, as the emitter current for a common emitter configuration is defined as IE is equal to IC plus IB, the ratio of the junctional current which is traveling towards the terminal and which is exiting from the terminal, which is IC upon IE, is called alpha, given the Greek symbol small alpha. So alpha is nothing but the emitter current and collector current ratio. So alpha is equal to IC upon IE. Beta is equal to, we have already considered, collector to base current ratio, and from these two equations we can deduce one relation as the IC is equal to alpha IC minus beta IE, and hence the relationship between the current gain and alpha can be deduced as alpha is equal to beta upon beta plus 1, and beta is equal to alpha upon 1 minus alpha. So here the emitter current can be termed as collector current plus base current. That means the current entering from the junction is equal to the current existing from the junction. So this was all about the common emitter transistor circuit, where we have seen that the configurations are very much important in view of the highest current gain, from which we can easily say that the current gain, that means IC, because here the voltage is very large due to the high impedance, again we will get the higher value of collector current. So output current is very much higher, and with respect to this base current we will have the highest current gain in the CE, that is the common emitter transistor circuit. Again here the current is flowing out from the emitter terminal, and hence this transistor we can say is also a PNP transistor. Okay, so this was about the electronic circuit for common emitter transistor, the working principle and determination of two major factors known as alpha and beta, where beta is the current gain and alpha is the emitter to current collector current ratio. Okay, so again this is the secondary configuration. Earlier we have seen the primary configuration where the base terminal was grounded. Here the emitter terminal is grounded. So now the remaining one, that means the common collector transistor, is also we will consider for the GTU examination point of view, as well as we will also analyze how this circuit behaves when the collector is grounded, and that will be quite interesting to observe because the most important factor is now be going to grounded. And obviously we can now analyze, or we can suppose that the collector current, when the collector current is grounded, the input ratio will be quite higher, so we will have to deal with the very low voltage gain, or we can say sometimes at negligible voltage gain. Okay, so this question can be asked in 3 to 4 marks for your GTU examination, where you have to draw the circuit, mention all these facts, and you have to end up with this particular set of equations. I hope that this particular topic is clear in your mind. If you have any queries, you can post your queries in the comment section, and thanks for visiting this lecture.